Jersey mob. Hey, so listen, bro. I don't know if it's the motherfucking coronavirus or the rebuild or what it is that maybe it's all the opt-outs. I don't know, but something about this year's draft got me really liking these small school players. Now, I know the Lions took a chance last year with a small school guy by the name of Jason Huntley, who we were hoping made the roster, got him out of town. But this year, nah. If the Lions take 2 wide receivers in the 2021 NFL draft, Jaelon Darden has to be one of those receivers. It's not up for debate. Jaelon Darden out of North Texas is the next Tyreek Hill. And if he's not Tyreek Hill, bro, at least Dante Hall, bro. This is a 5th, 6th, 7th round projected player. I would take a shot on him. There's a chance there's no way. If he run his pro day is March 25th. So if he runs like a 4.3 or he runs Tyreek, he's not gonna be as fast as Tyreek Hill. So I don't think he's gonna run a 4.2. But if he runs a 4.3 or a very low 4.4, this man is out of here. He's getting drafted somewhere. And I think he should be a part of the Detroit Lions, man. So you already know what time it is. Gang, go ahead and fire them backwoods up, because I got a little story to tell. And this one about wide receiver Jaelon Darden. This nigga is shifty.
In high school, JD was the jovial, enthusiastic, kind of guy that's dancing out there and, making his moves, when he's not practicing.
And watching him grow over the last 4 years, his maturity level of wanting to be great.
The longer he's around, the more comfortable he's gotten. He's a fun guy to be around. He's very competitive. He's one of those guys that's, again, like so many of the great ones, he's always played with a chip on his shoulder because everybody's told him, he wasn't going to be able to do something because of his size.
It started at a young age. A lot of people have been saying, I'm too short, I can't do this, I'm not going to be able to do that. So I already knew that I was smaller than everybody, so I had to separate myself some way, somehow. So honestly, I just put it on my shoulder and just run with it. I take it as motivation. Making someone miss is like waking up in the morning and brush my teeth. I gotta do it every day.
Darden's footwork is something to behold.
Coming out of routes, just really gifted.
JD has the ability to move at a lightning speed that can go from 0 to 100 really quick. I think he is really elite in a thing called twitch.
Will not get touched and play fast.
He's got a great understanding of who he is and how to use his abilities. His size is to his advantage in his route running. He's got a great understanding of leverage. So someone wants to wall him, put their hands on him, maybe get him to change direction. He's got a great understanding of how to get his pads lower than the hands, or where to stem him, lean and stem him so they can't get their hands on him.
I don't like getting touched, so however I have to not get touched and get vertical, that's the move I'm going with. I don't care what it is, it's just a natural instinct. He had me out there doing the ladder drills at like 6 years old, so after that, I started just picking it up. I kind of took pride in that, and ever since then, I just his repetition. It was more so of me running routes, getting my expectations of my routes down, and now I feel like that's why I'm here today.
Coming out of Trav High School, JD was...
When I was in high school, my dad was in and out the hospital. He had heart problems, he had strokes, things of that nature. So he was in and out the hospital. He had a heart murmur put in his heart, and there was times where we would walk 300 feet to the store and he couldn't even make it because his chest was hurting. And to be honest, I was dealing with it a lot, but at the same time, I feel like it was God trying to keep me strong and show me that it's a lot of adversity in this world. Since I was a freshman here, I really just sat down and talked to him and explained like how I was feeling, because it was times where I didn't want to play football no more because of the situations I was dealing with. So he honestly influenced me to just keep going. That's why I got a tattoo with his name on me, and it says keep going, because at the end of the day, that's the goal.
The Houston native played at 2 high schools, was forced to sit out part of his senior season after transferring, and committed to 3 different colleges, including one that pulled his scholarship offer. I wasn't sure I was going to play in college at that point, Darden said. When Coach Luttrell called me and gave me an opportunity, I went with it. It was a no-brainer for me to come to North Texas. Darden never found a long-term home until he landed at North Texas, where he became a cornerstone for the Mean Green. Darden started out at Alden Eisenhower, where he played quarterback, before transferring to John Reagan Heights in 2016. He sat out part of his senior season before being declared eligible at the new school. Darden made the move to improve his prospects in college. The journey had been hard, but then again, it wasn't with the things I had been going through, Darden said. They didn't faze me at all. I just took it on the chin and ran with it. Few players in UNT history have excelled at the task more than Darden. A senior with speed and agility to have helped him overcome a lack of size at 5'9" and 174 pounds. There are very few guys who work the way he does or show the same drive and determination, said head coach Seth Luttrell. He's meant a lot to our program because of the way he goes out there and competes each and every week. He never wants to come out of the game, and he gives it his all. He studies like a professional, understands coverages, where the open grass is in zone coverage, and how to beat man coverage. Wide receivers coach Tommy Maynard said, he has a real skill mentally in knowing how to win. He is mentally and physically as impressive as anyone I have ever coached in my career. I mean, this dude is getting all the praise from his coaches, man. And Darden's drive helped him quickly outgrow his role as a secondary option in North Texas's offense and establish himself as one of the top wide receivers in the Conference USA. Darden was a first-team All-League pick last season, where he led the Mean Green in catches with 76, 736 receiving yards, and 12 touchdowns. The success he enjoyed last season didn't satisfy Darden, though. Luttrell says his leading receiver can often be found on the practice field by himself, running routes to sharpen them skills. That work paid off when Darden caught 3 touchdown passes in North Texas's win over Houston Baptist to open the season. He added 2 more in the Mean Green's loss to SMU. See, JD is just different, cornerback Quinn Whitlock said. I haven't seen anyone like him with his work ethic. He rubs off on people and that makes them want to be great. He makes everyone around him better. Maynard called Darden the leader in the locker room and credited him for playing a role in the development of North Texas's younger receivers. Darden considers tutoring teammates a vital part of his contributions to the Mean Green's growth. At the end of the day, I want them to succeed as much as I want to succeed, Darden said. I can't do that without passing along the knowledge that I have. Darden has quickly shot up North Texas's career receiving leaders list as well. He's jumped past Hall of Famers Casey Fitzgerald, Johnny Quinn, and Troy Redwine on the school's all-time list for receiving. Now, these are North Texas Hall of Famers, not NFL Hall of Famers, but still. Darden will go down as one of the top players in program history, and honestly, if you ask me, he is the top player. I don't even know why he's playing these games. He finished as the all-time leader in receptions with 230, the all-time receiving touchdowns leader with 38, and all-time leader in receiving yards with 2,782. Darden was also a semi-finalist for the Biletnikoff Award that goes to the nation's top receiver and was also named a first-team All-American by Pro Football Focus. It's not often programs find players who end up going down as all-time greats just 2 days before National Signing Day, but that's what happened. His journey was far from conventional, but it paid off, both for him and for North Texas. My parents weren't going to be able to pay for school, so at the end of the day, that was all on me, Darden said. I ended up at the right place. It was all God's plan. At the end of the day, I'm following his path. North Texas has reached a host of milestones since joining Conference USA ahead of the 2013 season, and wide receiver Jaelon Darden added another on Tuesday when he was named Conference USA's most valuable player by the league's head coaches, a report says. Darden was also named a first-team All-League selection. He is the first North Texas player to be named a conference MVP since Jamario Thomas was named the Sun Belt Player of the Year in 2004. Darden led major college football with 19 touchdown receptions, 2 more than Heisman winner Devontae Smith out of Alabama. Those 19 touchdown catches are also a North Texas single-season record. The Houston native declared for the NFL draft shortly after North Texas's regular season finale against UTEP and did not play in the UNT's 56-28 loss to Appalachian State in the Myrtle Beach Bowl, which is probably why they got blew out. This dude was everything to their team. He's a stud, said Coach Luttrell on Darden following the win over UTEP to cap the regular season. I'm proud of him. He deserves it because of the amount of work he puts in off the field when no one else is around. He has all the tools. He is one of those players who don't come around often. Darden credited his success this year to his singular focus on becoming the best player he can be while increasing his chances of being selected in the NFL draft. I'm still locked in on controlling what I can control, coming to practice every day and giving my all. That approach continued to pay dividends since he was named the MVP despite not playing for one of the top teams of the conference. The coaches, they're all proud of him. His head coach Seth Luttrell said he deserves it because of the amount of work he puts in off the field when no one else is around. And I think he deserves it for what he was able to do on the field. The dude is a human highlight stick. Potentially the next Tyreek Hill. And if he's not the next Tyreek Hill, he's at least the next Dante Hall. Or, it's always up in the air with college guys, especially, a guy coming out of the Conference USA. But just hearing what the coaches had to say about him, about his work ethic, seeing his footwork, y'all see the footage. He has impeccable footwork. And he knows what his skill set is. I think he could be a terrific addition to any football team, and I think he'll be dynamic out of the slot. And if he can run at least a 4.3 like he's predicted to at his pro day, he might have a bright future in the NFL. So y'all hop in the comment section, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. It's your boy Mambi. I'm out.